Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is April Avenue. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, thanks for coming back. It's been such a long time since I've actually sat down and filmed a video, and I've kind of been missing it. So I decided to do a little chit chat video today while I take out my hair clips from my retwist. I decided to go ahead and do a retwist yesterday. I did an ACV rinse for the first time in my journey ever, so that was kind of interesting. And that's because I've been starting to see some buildup. So I'll talk a little bit about that, what I'm going to be doing differently because of that, and how it went. Yeah, so if you want to see what my sort of pampering routine this weekend was like and see my final results, then keep on watching. So please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the family if you're new here, and let's get right into it. So I'm going to start from the front. And I may not be always looking in the camera just because I'm trying to see exactly what I'm doing. But I will be talking, just mentioning a few points. So the reason I decided to do an ACV rinse yesterday was because I noticed quite a bit of buildup around my hairline. And I'm sorry I didn't take a picture before, which I probably should have in retrospect, to compare what it looks like now. But it looks a whole lot better now. It's not completely gone. And that wasn't expected, but it's significantly better. And so I did apple cider vinegar, 2 cups, and then I think a cup of baking soda in warm water, and I soaked for about 20 minutes. And then I did a light shampooing. So I did shampooing to sort of get that initial buildup off, and manipulating it out of the lock with my fingers. And then I soaked again for another 20 minutes in a fresh mixture of ACV and baking soda and hot water. And then I washed it out, and that really, really did wonders for my hairline locks. So I didn't have buildup all over my hair. I know some people have it in the back, and I don't really put product in the back, so I guess it would make sense that I didn't see buildup there. But I usually retwist or refresh the front row, and so it really becomes more likely to see that buildup there. So I did start seeing buildup along the first 2 locks. Not only that, these first locks were combined, and I talked about that before, and you can see some of the remainder of that. It still needs to be kind of worked out there. And it was really bad on some of these locks on this side, so let's see what they look like. Yeah, but I think it went well. The experience went well. It wasn't that painful, other than, soaking over the sink, which is a little bit physically uncomfortable. But it went pretty well. And I just wish I had someone to do it for me. That's probably my only complaint, but it went well. It was pretty efficient at removing most of that buildup, and you can see it coming out. The water color changed drastically both times. And then, my hair in my mouth. And then physically I could see the buildup sort of lifting from my lock. Another thing I did was that I did some coconut oil on my hair before I started this, and I don't know what prompted me to do this, but I guess I had the idea that the oil would sort of moisturize my hair, like a pre-poo type situation, but lift some of that really caked up buildup as well. And oil does have that ability to sort of break down caked up material. So I guess that was my reasoning, and I did it, and I think it went okay. My locks did feel moisturized after, which I'm guessing was because of the coconut oil before as well, because I did not condition. I don't condition my locks or put any leave-in conditioner after washing. So that's my sort of build-up story and what it looks like there. Just to look at some of these locks on this side. This one was really bad. It's a little bit better now. This one is kind of bad too. It's getting better. So I'll continue to do that until I completely don't see that buildup anymore. But again, I was not expecting to get rid of all of it on the first go. And I guess this really points out to me, and I'll highlight here, that buildup doesn't take that long to occur. Like, I haven't been retwisting that long. I told you guys I interlocked for most of my journey thus far, certainly more than a year. And so I haven't been retwisting that long. And so in the space of about June to now, I'm seeing buildup. So there's this misconception that buildup takes years to to accrue and to be obvious, and that is not necessarily the case. And you can see how close to the root this buildup is, right? It's not very far out, and so this didn't take place very long ago. And I guess that speaks to my point, right? Buildup doesn't take a whole lot of time to really accrue. Also, while I'm chit-chatting here, I did a trim. So I sort of trimmed some of the ends, and not for anything other than evening some of the ends up, getting rid of some of the scraggly ends, so that they sort of look a little bit more even, a little bit more blunt towards the end. So I did quite a bit of trimming, which is okay, because I've noticed that since I haven't been interlocking, I feel like I'm retaining a little bit more length. So when I was interlocking, I didn't feel like I saw as much length and growth every time I would, you know, refresh my hair. But now that I'm retwisting, I'm definitely seeing that length. And so trimming is not a really big deal for me, I guess, because of that. All right, so I feel like all the clips are out. Everything feels dry. I did this yesterday, so I got up yesterday morning. Today's Sunday, yesterday was Saturday. I did an ACV rinse, washed, let it dry with like a t-shirt for about 2 hours, so that it was about 75% dry, and then I retwist. And I retwisted with rose water because I was super cautious, right, about that buildup, so I didn't use any gel, but I think I'm going to try using flaxseed gel. I think that's what I'm going to switch to. So this may not last very long just because it was done with pure water, although I have seen retwists last long, although they were done, you know, without any product. But we'll see. I'm really experimenting here. I guess this is all part of the journey, all part of the process. So I'll see how long this lasts, right? Yeah. So I trimmed the ends. Let's show you what this side looks like. Yeah, this video is kind of all over the place, so I apologize ahead of time, but there really isn't any clear direction, so to speak. I'm kind of just updating you guys as I remember these things. Also, guys, I've been trying to find LOC sprays, so sprays that are intentionally meant to give locks a pleasant smell, not necessarily perfumed, but just maybe an essential oil spray or a peppermint oil spray that's for locks. It's something that's kind of targeted towards giving locks a pleasant smell or a fragrant smell. I'm noticing that my locks smell kind of earthy, a little bland, and I just kind of want to spruce up the smell. So if you guys have any recommendations, oops, I missed a clip. If you guys have any recommendations on essential oil sprays for locks or sprays that are targeted specifically to neutralize lock odors or anything like that, please recommend them. I would love to check those out. So at this point, I'm just going to put some olive oil on my hair. Not a whole lot, just a little bit, and more towards the ends, just to get them a little bit moisturized. And to keep them shiny. This is the gel that I was using previously, and I think I showed this in my update video. And I'm suspecting that was what was contributing to the buildup. I have used Eco Styler before, so it could also be the Eco Styler. And so this is done, but I do have Eco Styler, and I'm not planning to use any of those gels again. Just because I feel like I've learned my lesson. So I'm gonna try flaxseed gel. I know some people recommend the aloe vera gel, so I'll give those a try and see what they do. Or I'll probably switch to just sticking with water. Even if it doesn't give me the perfect twist, the perfect retwist. I'm really not so caught up in getting the perfect retwist anyway, so I feel like I'll be okay using water. And I guess I'll give a little update on my lock beads as well. They're still on there, the gold ones. They're not turning, not at all, and I just decided to keep them on there. And I think I have about 10 or so on. So they're still there, they're still doing well. And those have been on since summer. And if you've been watching since summer, then you'd have probably seen when I had beads on all of my locks. So lock beads are still doing well. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I'm really seeing that length coming through now that I'm not retwisting. Now that I am retwisting, sorry. And if you have not checked out my video, interlocking versus retwisting, please go ahead and check that out now. I'll link it in the cards. But definitely that's one of the pros of retwisting that I don't think I mentioned in that video and that I'm seeing now for sure, is that you do retain a little bit more length when you're not interlocking, but when you're retwisting. So I think I'm going to end this video here. Before I do, I'll give you guys a quick 360 just to see what. Alright guys, and of course I have oil all over my forehead. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. If you liked it, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here and you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Join the family so you can stay updated when I post new videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.